Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and in today's video guys, I have someone special for you guys. This is the first time I'm inviting her to my YouTube channel, and it's gonna be the first of its kind. Trust me guys, it's gonna really be an amazing section and you wouldn't want to miss it. So I will advise you stick to the end of this video because it's no other person but a special guest and someone I've not really invited to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'll be having a collaboration with her, and trust me, we'll have nice questions and answers for you guys, which I trust you will find lovely and interesting. So if you're interested in this video, make sure you stick to the end of this video. Sure was getting worse.
Don't break, we never come back, sis.
Okay, in today's video, I'm inviting no other person but a person of Cynthia, and of course you guys know she's a YouTuber and she's the CEO of Cynthy's multi-brand. I've known her over the years, and for someone who has been in business over the years, getting to half a decade, you guys should know what I am cooking up for you guys. So Cynthia, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. So Cynthia, you're welcome to my YouTube channel.
Thank you
and
so much.
It's really amazing having her here. So guys, this is Cynthia, and for sure she will be the one to tell you guys and introduce herself properly. Can you please, in 1 or 2 sentences, tell us who Cynthia is, please?
Hi guys, I'm Cynthy, a Nigerian Port Harcourt based YouTuber. That's just who I am.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So guys, like I promised, today's section is about a question and answer section. So I'll be asking Cynthia here, who happens to be a fellow YouTuber like me, I'll be asking her a few questions, of which will help you guys to know her better and provide as much information as we need. So Cynthia, from the first question I have here, in a sentence or in 2 sentences, please, who is Cynthia?
How will I answer this question? So I'm Cynthy, my
Okay.
name, Emenogu Cynthia, and I'm a content creator and content writer, and I'm a relationship coach. Yeah, still on the process. So I film videos about faith, lifestyle, relationship, business tips, and self-development. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So I think I was in your channel. That was, well, I always visit your channel. I'm one of your fans. So from the description there, it's obvious that you're a self development coach, and also you are a relationship coach too. So in today's world, there are a whole lot of skills one could actually focus on. Why did you choose to be a relationship coach?
So I've always had this zeal of impact.
Okay.
I love to impact lives. I love to see people grow. I love to give what I feel I have already. And that's just my basic interest in, developing these personal skills, because anywhere you are, you can always travel around with them. I have my mouth with me. I have my brain with me. I have everything it takes to impact into people. So I asked myself, what can I do? How can I start and begin to impact into people? Then I chose relationship, I chose business and self-development.
Wow, wow, wow. I hope you guys are with your pen and jotter there. So from everything she just mentioned now, I think there are a whole lot of wisdom, all of us, including myself. We really need to pick from everything she just said. So if I picked anything so important there, I think that word impact, I think, yeah, it really touched me, because it's really rare seeing a young lady living a life of impact or wanting to impact as many lives as possible. So make sure you're jotting down and taking necessary notes from whatever our guests here needs to tell us.
Yeah, I wanted to say something.
Okay.
I grew up looking out to knowing a lot of things, and there was nobody there to teach me. There was nobody there to talk to me about them. And then growing up, discovering these things myself, I know that there are people like me back there during that age that also need such enlightenment, and there are still no one there to impact them. So That's why I took up the task.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Okay. So the third question I have on my list here is a few days ago I was scrolling through Facebook and I saw one of the posts that caught my attention. I was actually happy about the post because Cynthia here recently graduated. Was that about 6 days ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
February.
Okay, February, right?
Yeah.
So not up to 2 weeks. So that particular post caught my attention. What department or what course?
Science and biotechnology. In Unipos, University of Port Harcourt.
Oh, okay. So
Yes.
Cynthia is a graduate from
Science and biotechnology.
okay from the University of Port Harcourt. This is awesome. This is amazing, guys. So Cynthia, judging from that post, what do you think you would do differently if you're to start afresh as a student? And can you share with the audience few one, it could be two, it could be three lessons you learned all through your stay as a student before graduating?
Okay, first of all, you asked what I would have done differently.
Yes,
right?
yes.
So if I'm to go back, writing my WAEC and then seeking for admission, after my SS3 WAEC, I will sit down and learn a skill. I will learn a proper skill before I enter into the university. Like, I am never going to rush into the university again, counting age, and I want to graduate at the age of 20, 21, I'll take my time and learn a skill.
Wow.
And then, going back to those days as well, I will advise my parents to have enough to put me through school so I don't go through stress.
Wow.
Do you understand?
Wow.
So I can
Super
focus on why I am there.
Wow.
Because I grew up in the university, schooling, working, and shuffling a lot of things, and it could be really distracting if you don't hold on to yourself. So that's something I think I would do differently.
Wow, guys, learn a skill. I hope you picked up that. Learn a skill. Cynthia is telling us she'll learn a skill, and trust me, guys, this is one thing I always encourage a lot of youth out there to do. I mean, you need to work hard on yourself than you work on your job, because it is only your skill that will bring you out, that will make you unique. And trust me, I mean, you will be above your peers.
Yes.
So thank you, Cynthia, for that piece of advice.
Thank you.
So you talk about relationship a lot from few of the videos I watch on your channel.
A lot of my videos.
Exactly. So obviously, like I said from the beginning, Cynthia is a relationship coach. So Cynthia, what can you tell us about, or what can you say is the perfect definition of a relationship? When you talk about relationship, what's going to be your perfect definition about a relationship?
There is no perfect relationship, but my simple definition of a relationship is understanding.
Okay.
You want to be in a relationship with someone, it must be someone that your path aligns with. Relationship should not be casual, except, I always say it in my video, except you are just catching fun. But if you're thinking of forward, if you're thinking of the future,
It's intentional.
Exactly, then you have to be with somebody you trust with your vision, somebody you trust with your goal. So you can't just be in a relationship with anybody you meet on the road. So it has to be, there should be understanding there should be paths aligning, and they say if two do not agree, so there should be this agreement between you two if there must be an existing relationship.
I think at this point you're wrong if you're not picking up important facts from whatever she's splitting out here. You're really wrong. Let me repeat it. You're wrong if you're not learning from Cynthia. So, like she said, there is no perfect relationship. You only need to understand each other. You need to trust someone who is going to lead you rightly, and who you're going to entrust yourself and your whole being to. And someone who's going to direct you and lead you to the right destination. So that's that for the fourth question. So having said that, this will take us to the next question. What's one advice you give to the youth of these days, be it the male, be it the female? Because looking at the situation of things in the society today, it's looking like it's a disease, or rather is a death sentence if you're not in a relationship. Because trust me, I mean, the society will make it look like, oh my god, I am missing out a lot, I am missing a whole lot of things. So what's your one advice? Because considering what happened during the February 14th Valentine's Day, I mean, the pressure was getting worse. The pressure was getting worse. So, looking at it, a lot of persons were depressed that they didn't have. I mean,
like, how?
It's really serious something. So, what's your one advice to those who are really desperate to be in a relationship, who see it like relationship is everything?
One thing I have to say is being single is not a disease. Like, you're single, you're absolutely fine. I used to say in my video that your single days are those days you have to develop yourself to the brim.
Yeah.
Your single days are those days you have to figure yourself out. So when you find yourself not in a relationship, be fine. It's normal. Like, it's very normal, because I was saying most youths of these days, most of them are not actually in love. They're in a situationship, not even a relationship, because it's a give and take something.
Yeah, in a situationship.
You see, most girls these days, they are just there because it's either they want to use an iPhone, or because they cannot afford their rent, or because they cannot afford meaningful basic living. So they actually need a guy by their side to sponsor this luxury lifestyle that they can't afford for themselves. And the guys, on the other hand, you must give me now before you take, Abi. So you understand that kind of situationship.
Yeah.
So when you find yourself being single, like, don't be desperate to be in a relationship. It's very normal to be single, so that when you enter into the relationship, you know you're entering with your full chest. Like, you're not entering because Nkechi is there. Let me use your terms now. The way people are attacking Nkechi on this social media. Chidinma. Because Chidinma is there. You know, Chidinma has this guy, and then you want to feel more. You want to, I graduated and somebody was like, hope say you belong. I'm like, I don't understand. Waiting come be this slang again. And what the person meant was, you can't be graduating and not have a boyfriend from the university. Wow. I mean, how? Like, is that my business? So one thing I have to tell you is that being single is not a sin, it's not a crime, it's not a disease. Enjoy your single days, and do not be desperate to enter into a relationship, because you definitely get it wrong. That's all I can say.
Wow. Being single is not a disease, exactly, according to Cynthia.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys are following. If you watch to this extent, we'll be having a short break, and when we come back, we continue.
Within this short break, please subscribe to his channel.
Pressure was getting worse.
Short break will never come back, sis.
Okay, welcome back from the short break, and still on the live section here, we still have our guest, Cynthia, who is a graduate from the University of Port Harcourt. She has already introduced herself. So we'll have to continue with the Q&A section. And we have our next question here. So with the ongoing crisis in the country, the NSAS, the hardship in the country, down to this election period, I mean, the cashless economy, no Naira, the Naira design, and the whole lot of them, you will agree with me that a lot of youths, or few of them out there, have actually given hope. Sorry, they have
given up.
They have actually given up on themselves, and they don't really trust their tomorrow again. They don't really trust in a better Nigeria again. And for the guys, they have actually, fashioned or rebranded fraudulent activities into what we call the Yahoo, which we all know. And the ladies, they now call prostitution hookup. I mean, you can imagine, they're now, rebranding it now. You understand? So, for such people, what do you think they should do differently? Or what will you advise they should do differently instead of indulging in fraudulent activities for the guys, and for the ladies, indulging themselves in, hookup?
So without mincing words, all I will say is, I always remind the youths that there is no shortcut to success. So the problem with the youths we've been having is that we are just lazy to pick up stuffs. We are lazy to work. We are lazy to learn a skill. We are just lazy to do the basic things that will push us further. So just imagine the government decides to say, once we catch you doing this fraudulent activity, once we catch you doing hookup business or stuff like that, it's how many years imprisonment or so. Most youths will go back to the village. Most of them will be frustrated, roaming around, or they will turn to criminals because there is nothing they have going on in their lives. There is no skill. So I'll keep repeating it, that if you want to survive, you want to go far, you have to learn a skill, because your skill travels with you wherever you're going to. You're traveling abroad, you're going with your skill. So there's no 9 to 5 that will save you, because if opportunity, have a job, and you tell your CEO or employer that you are traveling out, they are not going to give you that job, or the office is not going to be seated waiting for you. So it's only your skill that you can travel around with. So one advice I'll have to give to our youth is, no matter what you want to do, no matter the decision you've taken with your life, learn a skill, learn something that will keep you busy, because it's quite unfortunate that most youth these days, they do not listen to their parents. Their parents can barely control them. In fact, 90% they are the ones controlling their parents. They can't be told to sit and
it's
sit.
true.
And it's getting out of hand. Like, if I am opportune to change something, I will definitely do it. But the youth of these days, they have chosen the God they want to serve. So the advice I can just give is, the little opportunity you have, make meaningful use of it, learn a skill, find something doing, get busy with your life, and leave all the things that will not pay or last long. That's all I can say.
Learn a skill.
Yeah,
I've said this before. If you haven't subscribed to Cynthia's YouTube channel, please make sure you pause this video and go straight to her YouTube channel. Trust me, I mean, she makes a lot of reasonable contents, of which you will definitely find useful. So that's very nice. That's very nice. So this will take us to our next question, which is so Cynthia, tell us who comes to your mind when you hear about relationship?
Relationship. Do you mean, let me understand your question now, wisdom. Okay. Do you mean relationship as vaginal relationship, both marriage, like anything relationship where there is a man, there is a woman relationship?
Well, I can't really say, because trust me, I mean, I'm not a relationship coach. You are a relationship coach. So when I talk about relationship, definitely I am structuring or directing my question to marriage. Yeah. Marriage, lifestyle. I don't know about.
Okay, first of all, when I film videos about relationship, I've not yet expressed myself. In all my videos, I've not expressed myself yet, because I just want my audience to be friendly with me. Like, I want them to be comfortable around me, because when I'm talking about relationship, I'm not talking about, I hate to talk about boyfriend and girlfriend, because all those ones, they are just basics. Okay. So whenever I'm talking about relationship, even though I sugarcoat it a lot because I'm trying to be careful, I'm talking about union. I'm talking about marriage. Do you understand? That's why most times you hear me say in marriage or you're still dating. So when we talk about relationship, I have like two role models in relationship. And first, my parents' marriage. I know that there is no perfect marriage, but those two dudes at home,
guys,
oh my God,
like, is your dad, is your parents your role model?
Oh my God. There are sometimes I just pick up my camera to film because they give me inspiration. There are some things they do at home when I'm at home and I'm like, oh my God. I think there was a time I filmed a video about, marrying your friend. It was my friends that inspired it. Like, I saw my dad putting on my mom's clothes, my mom putting on my dad's clothes, and they were joking around with it. So that kind of thing. Yeah. I know no marriage is perfect, but it's a big deal for me. So they're my first role model when I think of relationship or marriage. And then the second set of family is Pastor Mildred and Pastor Kingsley Okonkwo, the popular relationship coach online. They inspire me so much. And I'm hoping to meet them someday.
Okay, that's nice. So guys, it's really something nice worth talking about when you try using your parents as your role model. I mean, my own self, my mom is my own role model when it comes to relationships. So that's it. So this,
but some parents are not worth it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There are some.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Some children, or let's say kids, that are having horrible parenthood.
Exactly.
You understand?
Exactly.
So you can't blame them when they can't present their parents as their role model.
It's true. Yeah. And with the whole situation in the country and everything going on in the society, I mean, I don't know if I should use the word pity for the next set or generation of parents
that I imagine.
Judging with everything we're seeing in the society today. I mean, I don't know.
I've said that before. I've said it a lot of times.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
now go.
It's fine. So this is gonna lead us to the next question, which is, who comes to your mind when you hear about money?
Nobody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have a reason for that, but I'm not going to share. But nobody.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. No problem. Okay. So the next question on my list here is if opportune to speak in a global stage. For example, let's use the O2 Arena located in London, or any other global stage in short, what advice will you specifically give to the youth if you're opportune to speak in, such global stage? Remember, it's a global stage and the world is watching.
Okay. So I'm going to talk about three things. Number one for the youth is speak up. Speak up when you see something wrong happening in your life, in your family, because most frustrated youths, it started from their family, the way they were treated. Do you understand? So they were not able to speak up to tell their parents what they were doing wrong. So I would say speak up, even in situations, looking for a job, trying to live life. There are some circumstances that befalls them and they can't just stop. They want to keep it to themselves because, oh, I'm an adult now. I want to speak up, speak to somebody. And then number two is take life one after the other. There's no need to rush. If it's not your time, it's not your time. Do you understand? Like, one thing, if we are to understand, is that everybody has their time. So you have your time to excel, your time to prosper. It's just for you to utilize it. And then number three, you see, like this, hold God. There is nothing you can do without God. So you have to hold God tight. In whatever you're doing, you have to get God involved and be sure He is with you, because you can never go wrong with Him. So if I'm in a global stage, like I'll be soon, I'm standing, I'll make sure I put out this three things.
See, guys, I'm very positive about it, because trust me, I already have seen Cynthia in a global stage, so
Hey.
I'm not actually mistaken. I'm not wrong asking her this question. So that's it. So if I got your point right, we should learn to speak up.
Yes, take life easy.
Okay.
That's a step after a time.
Yeah.
And
the
then
third one,
hold on to God
tight.
Yeah.
Hold on to God. It is very important. Hold on to God.
Yeah.
So this is gonna lead us to our last question for today.
Oh, thank
After
God.
which we'll end today's Q&A section.
Cool.
So Cynthia, can you tell us, will you love to marry a nurse, and why? If yes, what's your reason? If no, what could be your reason?
A nurse, doctor.
I specified it to be a nurse. Guys, you heard me right. Will you marry
it's the same thing now. Nurse and doctor is not the same thing.
A doctor is a different person altogether. A nurse is a different person altogether.
Are you serious?
Exactly.
I think it's the same
No,
thing.
it's not the same. You can't compare myself and doctors or my profession. Yeah.
Okay, when we are arranging things for this, I told you that I love the profession, nursing, but I can't do it. Yes. So I'd love to marry somebody who is doing it, because I love the profession. Like, it's a homely profession, but I don't know, I'm not that kind of person that can give injection. So definitely, why won't I marry a nurse? Definitely I can. I don't know if it's natural, but I feel like nurses have this kind of beautiful hearts, like very nice heart hair. So I don't know, I just love nurses. Funny enough, I have a lot of nurse friends.
Wow.
So I will. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So haven't answered that. I think we have come to the end of our show.
Yay!
And I must really say I personally learned a whole lot from
and
Cynthia.
I enjoyed having this conversation.
I also hope you also learned as much as you can too.
Yeah.
Please do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you are yet to subscribe, make sure you drop your comments in the comment section below. Leave your thoughts. Make sure you share your view. I mean, let us know what you think about the whole Q&A section, and trust me, we'll be coming there to reply each and every one of you guys.
Yes.
So
and if you have more questions, I think they can drop it in your
yes. I think if you still have more questions about whatever discussion we had today, still drop it in the comment section, and definitely Cynthia or myself will definitely provide. I can
also film another video answering.
Exactly. Or if you want us to make any video depending on your question, still drop it and let us know in the comment section.
Yes.
So thank you guys for watching. If you stick to the end of this video, thank you. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, comment, and make sure you share